industry favorites, and what you can do about it. Hi, I'm Sherilyn. Thanks for joining me on the show today. Have you seen any collaborative teams that have worked together for decades and you're wondering, how does a gal break in? What's a guy to do? Easy. Build your own team. Build your own collaborative team, your producer, director, cinematographer, production designer. If you look at some of the credits of some of the biggest films like Quentin Tarantino and Lawrence Bender, Christopher Nolan and Emma Thomas, and the Cohen Brothers. Okay, the brothers work together because they're brothers. But here's the thing. If you look through the history of some of our biggest blockbusters in film, you will see that the same producing team, director, cinematographer, production designers, they're all the same. Why? True, it could be skill and talent. I think it has to do with, do you like to play with your friends? Like you guys go out to dinner, you guys play sports, you guys go snowboarding together, you gals do whatever it is. I have some friends that I love to work with. I want them on my team. I am going to NAB. It's going to be the best year ever up at the Creator Lab, South Upper Hall. I encourage you to go because I have been beaten this drum for quite some time now that we are at a tectonic shift in the entertainment industry and we're at the cusp of renaissance. Right now is the time to build your team, commit to your product, slate together, and deliver. And I say that to encourage you, not to be negative, because there's always going to be, like when you're paddling out for a big wave, there's resistance. But once you paddle all the way out, turn around and start heading towards the shore, you get that momentum of the wave going forward. I guess what I really wanted to share with you is that if you're on your own and you haven't met your Christopher Nolan or your Emma Thomas or your Quentin Tarantino and your Lawrence Bender, then come meet them. As a creative, it can be a challenge to network. I say this as a person who knows I need to network, but I'm very comfortable sitting in back by the food. When you go to the AFM market, yeah, that's me in the back. I'm going to try again at NAB. I think when I'm encouraging you to go and network, I'm probably encouraging myself. So when you see there, we should take a moment and talk about nepotism. We'll do these two conversations. When you see the same people employed by the same people all the time, please don't be upset. Realize that they have built a friendship and a working relationship. And there's that old saying, trust the one you know, not the one you don't know. Well, certain projects may call for a new type and style, but honestly, I would rather collaborate with someone I trust. So much of the creative process is about trust. Who do you trust your story and your vision with? Actors, a lot of times you'll see those same actors coming back to work for directors again, to work for producer again. Why? Relationship and trust. So that's why I'm like, oh, come to NAB. Let's build the slate. Let's build relationship and go forward. And I really encourage you to leave all ego behind because it is a collaborative effort. And I think we should talk just a second for nepotism. It's so easy when you're not in it to say, oh, they got hired because of who their parents are. I love hearing Dakota Johnson tell her story about her parents are Don Johnson, Miami Vice much, and Melanie Griffith. And here's the thing. Dakota Johnson, I saw an interview where she said her parents did give her an allowance as long as she was going to college or pursuing a career, but if she was going to be an actress, she's cut off. And they did cut her off, and she pursued acting, and it's working out for her. So here's the thing. Come to NAB. Okay, if you can't come to NAB, make it to a market near you. If you can't make it to a market, the next one is Cannes, and then it'll be Toronto International Film Festival has a small market capacity to it. Then it's going to be AFM and Las Vegas again. Woo woo! Vegas is just a great town to do a conference in because all of the resource. It's easy to fly in. There's lots of ways to travel. It's just lots of hotels, it's good. That's not my point. My point was I wanted this to be a short video to encourage you to come to NAB for Creator Lab, South Upper Hall. Get registered, get a badge, get to Las Vegas, even if you only come for a day. Just come, network, come ready to share. Bring something to the table like a potluck. You bring you and your skills and ideas, and making stone soup, get together and see who and how you can slate together. Here's a time frame for you. Got to have a goal, got to have a target. If the target is being market ready in November and it's April, that means you have May, June, July, August, September, October. You have 6 months. As an independent, I double dog dare you to get your film ready in 6 months and show up at the market in November ready to sell. Can you do it? I think you can. All right. Think of all the industry favorite teams who work together, and why don't you go and create the new industry team? It's you and so and this person, and you're going to collaborate together, and you're going to deliver a story that audiences love and resonate with. You can do it. I'll see you there. Join me at NAB Show.